green tea. Dito lagay mo ng tama lang.
Wala silang marami.
Hindi yan. Meron yan. Dito lang yan. Pero meron yan.
Wala naman. Ano ba? Basta yung title.
Okay yung sound ko yun. Okay.
Wow, it's a completely different place now. The garden's even nice to look at. I hardly even recognize it.
Yes, it's wonderful. Now I'll be able to sell this dump and start something new.
If you don't mind telling me, what happened with your last line of work?
I had a small canning factory. Things were going pretty well until I was made an offer that I couldn't refuse. These people, I don't know who they were. They rented one of my labs. They said they wanted to research environmentally friendly toilet paper. They offered me good money. I agreed without thinking it over. After a month, I went to take a look at the lab to see what they were up to. They wouldn't even let me in the door. And furthermore, there wasn't any toilet paper in that laboratory, just plants and pots, and all sorts of strange equipment. I started to suspect something wasn't right, but I didn't have enough proof to go to the police. That night, I hacked into their computer network, and I can assure you that they weren't working on toilet paper. In reality, they were modifying plant DNA. Unfortunately, I couldn't find out why. Their security detected that I hacked into their computer system. A few minutes later, a pair of security guys burst into my office. They threatened me, Ginger. You understand? They threatened to hit me with an eggplant. If I didn't sign over the factory to them, I probably wouldn't be among the living today. That's how I lost my business.
Secret experiments on vegetables? I need to look into this. Sylvia, please get the plane ready. Something urgent has come up.
Bakit nagpapalala?
Trees won't let us go bankrupt under any circumstances. They don't demand care and they yield fruit on a regular basis. To pick fruit from a tree, just pick up an empty crate and then click on a tree with ripe fruit. The crate will fill completely and you can take it to the barn.
Miss Ginger, I recommend you start by buying carrot seeds. They grow well in this area and they are not too expensive.
I agree, Sylvia. We'll start with carrots. One bag will be enough for 12 patches of land, so it makes sense to plant all the seeds immediately. If you don't have enough free patches, you'll need to till more.
Miss Ginger, crates are now available in packages of 5 in the store. I recommend them. They're very convenient. The item is available in the supplies section of the store.
Thank you, Sylvia.
Ginger, I think we should sell your first set of products. Evidently, the Association of Small Farms Assistants has noticed us. We have orders for 3 crates of carrots.
Not a problem, Sylvia.
Miss Ginger, we really need to start raising animals. We can't live by just planting carrots. By the way, there's an old abandoned sheep shack on the farmland.
You'll need money to repair the sheep shack. When you have enough money to repair it, point your cursor at the building and click the arrow button. Your sheep shack will be repaired and back in action. Feeding sheep is also a science. Carrots and cabbages. We have carrots. To feed the sheep, you'll need to fill up a crate with carrots and take it to the sheep shack. When the sheep are ready to eat, you'll see a plate flashing above the sheep shack. If a big heart appears over a plant, we need to quickly fertilize it. Fertilizer is available in the supplies section of the store. Buy a bag of fertilizer, pick it up, and click on each plant that needs to be fertilized. If a drop of water appears over a plant, it means it's time to water it. If we don't, it could dry out and die. To water the plants, pick up the watering can and fill it by clicking on the water pump. Then click on each plant that needs water.
Miss Ginger, congratulations! The association loves us. Now we only have to sell a crate of wool and we can be sure they will invite you to their exclusive conference.
Yes, it looks like everything has gone very well. When the sheep have been fed and are full, they produce wool. The wool will appear next to the sheep shack in the form of a white pile. Pick up an empty crate and click on the sheep shack. Then take the crate of wool to the barn.
Good afternoon, Ginger Agranovich.
Yes, that's me.
I've been commissioned to invite you to an exclusive conference organized by the Association of Small Farms Assistants. Please RSVP.
Thank you. I'll definitely be there.
Hello, Miss Ginger. I represent the Miracle Cucumber Company.
Well, finally.
We understand that you're an extremely promising farmer, and we want to invite you to attend an exclusive conference that outlines our company's latest developments.
How unexpected. Thank you for the offer. I'm quite interested in learning about your latest developments.
I'm sure you'll like it. Here is your admission ticket. The time and location of the exhibition are on the back.
At the exhibition.
Here you can see our experimental fruit and vegetable cultures.
Many years of artificial selection and a patented fertilizer have allowed us to achieve truly fantastic results.
Miss Ginger, we're in the right place. We need to start collecting samples. Let's start with a bag of fertilizer. Find one and take it to the Jeep. I thought I saw a few bags to the west, just south of some watering cans.
Sylvia, don't make so much noise. Turn off the motor. We don't want to attract attention. Okay, off I go.
Great. Now we need to find some orchid bulbs. They aren't far either, just south of the old building near the plant beds.
What are you doing here, girl? This is private property.
I'm just taking a walk. You know, getting some fresh air.
We'll show you whose fresh air you're breathing.
Miss Ginger, we're in the right place. We need to start collecting samples. Let's start with a bag of fertilizer. Find one and take it to the Jeep. I thought I saw a few bags to the west, just south of some watering cans.
Sylvia, don't make so much noise. Turn off the motor. We don't want to attract attention. Okay, off I go.
Great. Now we need to find some orchid bulbs. They aren't far either, just south of the old building near the plant beds.
What are you doing here, girl? This is private property.
I'm just taking a walk. You know, getting some fresh air.
We'll show you whose fresh air you're breathing.
Miss Ginger, we're in the right place. We need to start collecting samples. Let's start with a bag of fertilizer. Find one and take it to the Jeep. I thought I saw a few bags to the west, just south of some watering cans.
Sylvia, don't make so much noise. Turn off the motor. We don't want to attract attention. Okay, off I go.
Great. Now we need to find some orchid bulbs. They aren't far either, just south of the old building near the plant beds.
Sylvia, there are guards everywhere. Apparently, they don't want us to learn about their secrets.
And that's why I said you need to be more careful. Now we need some grapes. There are crates near the Jeep. The grapevines are somewhere to the north, just past an old well. And please be careful. There's a guard in that area.
What are you doing here, girl? This is private property.
I'm just taking a walk. You know, getting some fresh air.
We'll show you whose fresh air you're breathing.
Miss Ginger, we're in the right place. We need to start collecting.
Sylvia, don't make so much noise. Turn off the motor. We don't want to attract attention. Okay.
Great. Now we need to find some orchid bulbs. They aren't far either, just south of the old building near the plant beds.
Sylvia, there are guards everywhere. Apparently, they don't want us to learn about their secrets.
And that's why I said you need to be more careful. Now we need some grapes. There are crates near the Jeep. The grapevines are somewhere to the north, just past an old well. And please be careful. There's a guard in that area.
We almost caught you. What's next on the list? Oh, right, gigantic cucumbers. I saw some next to the west wall. Don't forget to take a crate. I'm just taking a walk. You know, getting some fresh air.
We'll show you whose fresh air you're breathing.
Miss Ginger, we're in the right place. We need to start collecting samples. Let's start with a bag of fertilizer. Find one and take it to the Jeep. I thought I saw a few bags to the west, just south of some watering cans.
Sylvia, don't make so much noise. Turn off the motor. We don't want to attract attention. Okay, off I go.
Great. Now we need to find some orchid bulbs. They aren't far either, just south of the old building near the plant beds. And
are you doing here, girl? This is private property.
I'm just taking a walk. You know, getting some fresh air.
We'll show you whose fresh air you're breathing.
Miss Ginger, we're in the right place. We need to start collecting samples. Let's start with a bag of fertilizer. Find one and take it to the Jeep. I thought I saw a few bags to the west, just south of some watering cans.
Sylvia, don't make so much noise. Turn off the motor. We don't want to attract attention.
Great. Now we need to find some orchid bulbs. They aren't far either, just south of the old building near the plant beds.
Sylvia, there are guards everywhere. Apparently, they don't want us to learn about their secrets.
And that's why I said you need to be more careful. Now we need some grapes. There are crates near the Jeep. The grapevines are somewhere to the north, just past an old well.
What are you doing here, girl? This is private property.
I'm just taking a walk. You know, getting some fresh air.
We'll show you whose fresh air you're breathing.
Miss Ginger, we're in the right place. We need to start collecting samples. Let's start with a bag of fertilizer. Find one and take it to the Jeep. I thought I saw a few bags to the west, just south of some watering cans.
Sylvia, don't make so much noise. Turn off the motor. We don't want to attract attention. Okay, off I go.
Pwede ako magkano.